out to dinner via a small little walk first. Oh, turn the horn off.
And this is the main avenue where you have the high-end shops like Prada, Gucci, Armani, all these. And in the middle, you have the cobbled street, like you will find everywhere in the city. This is a tradition that dates back to the 18th century. Since the 1700s, we have the streets paved with this kind of stones. This is limestone and basalt with different motifs. And we always reuse the stones. Every time we have to repair pipeline system or sewage system, we remove all the stones and we put them back. Most of the buildings are from the beginning of the 20th century. So some of the facades are in Art Nouveau. They were preserved with the same architecture and restored.
This is the monument to the deceased in World War I. There's going to be a St. Anthony's feast on June 9th, 10th, and 11th, but we will not be here. We're going to take the trolley uphill for dinner. That celebrates the independence of Portugal.
Where you have on the floor funicular, and it is like a cable system that goes only 235 meters. It's a very short distance, but it's over.
Our guide just said in 1886 when it opened, it worked with a water counterweight system, which of course didn't always work properly. Different
I thought so, right. And they meet. Then how do they...
You are so perfect.
There's lots of graffiti along the sides there.
Aqui não existem devoluções. Vocês deviam ter perguntado antes.
Up and down. These were old trams. This one is they are repairing the contention wall over there, you see? Oh, that's why we cannot go closer. But still, you have a very good view. Yeah? What's the building that looks like a fort? This is a fortress. It's the castle. It's the castle. The castle of St. George is the name. And it's the oldest castle in Lisbon, the only one that is standing until today. And then it was, well, they built always on top of the Roman castle during the Moorish time, in the 8th century again, and then in the 14th century is, so to say, the last time of construction. So, pastel. And then if you look to the right, you can see the cathedral, 1100, the cathedral. And then you see the water, that is the river, Tagus River. Okay? Every time you...
This portion of Lisbon is the Bairro Alto, one of the older areas of Lisbon.
It's very narrow, and it didn't smell very well.
This is where our dinner is. Dinner tonight, there are, I don't remember what. There's a choice. They bring octopus, grilled octopus.
They always
Grilled octopus and pork. They bring some kind of vegetables. They bring olive oil. Whatever it is, we will see it.
I have very little. Yeah, eat it.
Here's the first course, roasted goat cheese. I love goat cheese.
I had plenty.
I don't really eat it.
Vegetables. I'm already a happy camper.
Touch it till you're done. Is it good?
This is the octopus. And they also are bringing pork chops.
Cheeks. That is
Raised
really pork cheeks.
pork cheeks.
We're not talking simple pork chops.
Pork cheeks. The very last course, an orange pudding. Yeah. A group like this. Excellent group.
Should be operating on our